What up, bros? Homie of mine asked me a good question in the comment sections. So I'm gonna go over it with y'all, man. But basically, he asked, should I stay focused, locked in the gym when women give me choosing signals? Or should I just, hop on it? You feel me? Or should I talk to her? And I wanna go ahead and break down, the gym dynamics to y'all, right? First and foremost, understand that y'all pay a membership to go there. $25, $50, elite membership, $100, whatever it is y'all pay to go there. So your best bet is to lock in on your workouts, right? Always lock in on your workouts because it looks good at the end of the day, right? You're going in there and you're consistent. So if you're a locked in guy and you're consistent, you're there 4 to 5 times a week, meaning you see other people that's there going 4 to 5 times a week. Now I'm gonna say this, but I don't want y'all to get the idea that it's safe to just talk to everybody because there's nuances in this situation. The gym is one of the best places where you can meet qualified, quality women. Yes. I said, I posted a video the other day, the gym is the new club, but let me tell you, gym woman is different from club quality woman. You see anybody in the club, a woman in the gym, especially if you go consistently, the ones that's locked in, right? They got a different mindset. And I consider them as more sexual too. Either way, you want to be the guy that's locked in. Here's why. When you're a guy, and let's just say you're attractive, women are going to be choosing. They're going to be working out by you all the time. There's this one chick, I say it's, you know what I mean? And I'm specifically talking about her because time and time again, over and over again, you feel me? She's just been letting off these signals all the time. And I used to go to the gym like 6 a.m. or like 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. She was always there, right? And every time I would be on one machine and leave one machine and go to another, she'll be right there trailing, looking through mirrors, feel me, doing what she do, running gym game or, and you will spot the signs every single time. Y'all know me, just made a video, I just had a kid. So of course I'm locked into my workout, you feel me? But the point is, you want to be locked in because you show her certain things. You're there consistently, right? And you're not there for cheeks. These are the two most important things. Because a lot of y'all think, yo, I'm just going to talk to this woman, that winks at me or whatever, or does whatever, or shows these signals. I'm going to immediately go up and talk to her. No, guys. If you've watched any videos on my channel, you know women love to like you. They love to crush. They might not admit it. They might say they hate it, but they love being in that spot because they get to imagine everything. They get to live in the Lululand with you without having to do anything. Women are afraid of rejection. They don't want to end things. They don't want to have to think, yo, things are going to end weird with this guy. That's why I said, y'all all pay y'all memberships. You don't want to have to switch gyms just because y'all don't mess with one another anymore. Secondly, guys in the gym can be weird. They can be weird, right? So she wants a guy that's, yo, I know this guy's here and he's going to work out. That takes a consistent long time, meaning she knows you're there to work out. You feel me? You see her there 4 days, 5 days a week. You're a normal goer, and it shows that you're not pressed about any female in there. You're just there to work out. That's a good look on you, right? And that's what you want to be able to communicate. Just like she's finding ways to communicate to you that, I want to show this guy that I like him. You need subtle ways to communicate with her that, hey, I'm not just one of these guys that's an easy pickup. Like, women choose on me all the time. That's what you want to communicate. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't hop on the first thing that, gives you a choosing signal in the gym. Look at you, staring at you through a mirror in the gym, working out by you, right? Because there's a likelihood that she might reject you. Not because you don't look good, right? But simply because she might be feeling too pressured, or she might feel like You came off like, okay, this is too easy. Like, he bit the bait so fast. And that's what's gonna make her think, this might be that kind of guy that if we were supposed to get together, he'll smother me, during workouts. We'll always have to do workouts together. Then I'm gonna be looking at somewhere else. Women go there. Don't think women just go there, oh yeah, I'm finna go to the gym to find a husband. No. What she end up doing is she's gonna wear something tight, nice, or whatever the case is, because women love attention. That they're wired to do that. You feel me? They love the attention they get. And when they got a quote unquote husband or whatever the case is in the gym, or a hubby in the gym, whatever you want to call it, little gym boyfriend, and he smother all the time, guess what? She knows what that's gonna come with. So she's not in a situation to be like, you know what, I want a commitment. Women want commitment from the guys that's not only fine, but they composed, right? They get mad women and they focused. They're not pressed about, hey, this girl like me or whatever. They're not quick to act on silly situations like that. And that's what you want to be as a guy in the gym. So I mentioned all these things, like she's going to do this, she's going to do that. She's going to work out in front of you. She's going to do the hamstring curls, the one that, she's sitting down. Well, not sitting down, but the one that she's laid down on her belly. She's going to do those in front of you. You feel me? She's going to want to do RDLs in front of you, by the dumbbell rack. She's going to do things like that. But that doesn't necessarily mean bite on, right? Because you want to communicate, yeah, I'm a guy, I got a lot of options, and I'm focused on this workout right now. This is going to play out for, a good period of time. The reason why I want you to do that is because you're going to know other people in the gym. So for instance, the other day, right, I had training, on my Thursdays. Went in 2:00, man. My trainer was talking to something that looked nice. You feel me? Right? When I came to work out and she realized he was training me, she was like, okay, cool. She maintained and stayed in proximity to see what we was working on. Right? I come back another Thursday. He wasn't there. Guess who working out by me? Again, her. On the opposite side was just doing legs, but now she doing back. You feel me? I'm doing back. I'm doing the pull downs, the lat pull downs like this. And she go across from me, and then she's doing these, right? She's doing rows. Trainer comes out of nowhere, daps me up. It's a good look. Women like to see that you have social proof. So you're not just this crazy meme mug looking guy at the gym no more. People actually fuck with you. People actually laugh, when they chopping it up with you. And it makes her feel safe. Women want to feel safe, guys. You feel me? That's why they, you feel me, don't accept the guy that, is going to hop on quick, even though they might like him for his looks and stuff like that. That's why you want to be composed. Lastly, if you were supposed to carry on with a woman that's in the gym, right, make that approach, you have to play your correct cards. A lot of guys say, hey, man, you saw, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and go talk to her. Listen, when you're a strategic guy, you don't want to play your strongest hand. You don't want to play your strongest card in your hand. You don't want to play your strongest chess piece. You feel me? You do that in particular circumstances that call for that. If you are in a setting where you won't see this woman potentially ever again, you won't run into her, y'all had a kickback, and she's a friend of a friend of a friend, y'all don't know each other, right? That's where you want to play cards like that. But in a gym where you see a woman every day, in a class where you see a woman every day, at work where you see a woman every day, you don't play cards like that. You build seeds, you plant seeds, right? And you water them from time to time. That's what you need to do in a gym. That's a safest approach. Now, there will be women that's directly going to come to you and ask you a dumbass question. Where does dumbbell go? Bitch, you know where that shit go. Come on, bro. By the dumbbell rack. But they're going to ask you stuff because they just want to talk to you. Now, she's going, without a doubt. But I promise you, she done scoped you out first. Even though you never seen her, she been always watching you. You feel me? So you got to understand that. And that might be one of them women that's going to go, I want to have a good time and I'm thirsty. There's a woman out here that's thirsty too. This is your environment. This is your playground. This is where you work out at. This is where you look, all your attributes show. You get what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of thirsty women like that in the gym. But trust and believe. You gotta go in a mindset that and thinking that she's not looking for anything serious. She'll let you know when she's looking for something serious. You feel me? But that's some gym game for y'all fellas. Like I said, you wanna go ahead, you wanna plant the seed, start saying hey here and there. You feel me? Turn hey into short convos. You feel me? Turn short combos into icebreakers, right? And watch her do the rest of the work for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all take care.